Talk ladies, and today is November the 29th, 2017, and we will be talking about November the 28th, 2017, SmackDown Live. Ladies and gentlemen, the beginning of SmackDown, we had Shane McMahon complaining and whining because he wanted Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to be fired, but Mr. Dan Bryan didn't let that happen. Why? Because they're talent. They're really good in the ring. Yes, they are. They're very good in the ring, and SmackDown Live needs them. If they go to Raw, your ratings is gonna go down, and that's what Daniel Bryan told Shane McMahon when Shane McMahon called out the SmackDown general manager, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan told him they're talented. He knows talented people. And he says, if you want somebody to be a puppet and listen to what you say, he's not the guy. If you want the guy that gives great matches, he's the guy. And Shane McMahon says, okay. He said it's okay. And then he twisted the main event. He twisted it for a little bit. He twisted it. He made a no disqualification match between Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton with Sami Zayn barred at ringside. He's not allowed at ringside at all. Alright? He's not allowed. Nada. And then that happened. And then we had a tag team match. I believe the Northern Contenders, Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, I believe they're turning bad guys now. They versed the New Day that had pancakes and gave Usos some pancakes out of Big E's pants. That's just nasty. But okay, that's not the point. But the point was a pretty good match. It was an okay match. It was okay. But the winner of that match and pinning the Northern Contenders and pinning the Shelton Benjamin, that's surprising, is the New Day. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston gets the win against Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. Is it a Clash of Champions? Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin getting their chances of their tag team title shots. Because remember, I believe they still won their match with when they had their first tag team championship match. They won it by a countout, but they didn't win the title. Still, they won it by a countout. And then we had another tag team match, and it is upsetting about this one because, I would tell you guys, we had the Bludgeon Brothers, Rowan and Harper versus Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley, the Hype Bros. It was short. They attacked Mojo Rawley out of the ring, and they did their tag team finishing move onto Zack Ryder and 1, 2, 3, Harper and Rowan. The Bludgeon Brothers gets the win again. But Zack Ryder was getting interviewed by, I don't know what her name is, but Mojo Rawley attacked Zack Ryder and saying the Hype Bros is dead. And he was beating the living hell of Zack Ryder like crazy. He was choking him. He was putting his arm right on his face. The Hype Bros are gone. I feel sorry for that because I like the Hype Bros. Now they're gone. I didn't write this one down on my list here because it's a breakup. I don't know it's a breakup because some bosses just attack all their little slaves, and then they say, "I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir." So yeah. So we had a 2-on-1 handicap match: AJ Styles versus the Singh brothers, Samil and Samir, whatever his name is. But AJ Styles got attacked before the match. He got his spine right into the post of the turnbuckle. He got hurt really, really bad. But he still won the match after a Styles clash off the turnbuckle right onto Samil or Samir, whatever who he was, and he gets the win. AJ Styles just rolls out, and Jinder Mahal wanted to attack AJ Styles, but he was too fast for him. But he did not. He did attack somebody. He attacked the Singh brothers, and one of the Singh brothers did a really good job of landing after the Kalash from Mr. Jinder Mahal. He landed like on his arm, right on his arm. So that happened. And I hope, I think they're broken up. I don't know. Punjabi? I don't know. Why did I say Punjabi for? And then we had women's division. We supposed to have a 6-women match. It turned into a 2-on-1, and then it turned, 3-on-2, and it turned into a 3-on-1. How? It was supposed to be Charlotte teaming up with Naomi and Natalya. All three did come in the ring and try to fight against the Riot's squad. Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan. But when Natalya was getting beat up and tagged Charlotte in, she walked away from her partners. That's how it turned into 3-on-2. And then Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan, when Charlotte was with Ruby Riott fighting in the ring, they attacked Naomi out of the ring, threw her on into the barricade shoulder first, and then to the stairs, the big giant one, not the small one, the big giant one, and they put it up and they threw her on it. And then they put the stairs on the barricade like it's like a tent, and she was under it, and they did slingshots right onto the stairs, and they had to put her on a stretcher, and Ruby Riott did her Pele kick right underneath the jaw of Charlotte, and they got the win. But Naomi did. I never seen in my time watching wrestling, I never seen a woman go in on a stretcher. Not because I never watched the Attitude Era, so that doesn't count for me. But in this kind of era, I never seen a woman go on a stretcher. I didn't even see Stephanie McMahon when she got put through a table go on a stretcher. That was crazy. It was crazy. Maybe she did go on a stretcher after the match when it was on the commercial, but you actually see Naomi go on the stretcher, on the backboard and on the stretcher. That was crazy. But it was pretty good. It was awesome. Not awesome to see Naomi get hurt, but it was awesome to see. And then we had the main event, no disqualification match between Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. This thing was near the in the audience, in the ring. We saw candlesticks. We saw the announce table didn't get broken, but somebody got slammed into it. And we saw Sami Zayn with a chair. He attacked Randy Orton on top of the ramp with a chair. And if you guys didn't watch SmackDown Live, Corey Graves says, "Oh, they're not at ringside, so Sami's doing that." I thought the whole area is ringside, not just that black mat parts is the ringside. But Kevin Owens gets the win after a frog splash onto Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens is the winner. So, what's next? What's next for those two? Would Shane McMahon put them in more danger, or would Daniel Bryan do more danger? Who's going to put more danger to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn? Who will? I don't know. You'll find that out next week. What else we have to say? It didn't say anything about next week. We might see a feud between Bobby Roode and Baron Corbin over the United States Championship. We already talked about the tag team. We already talked about the WWE Champion. So that's it. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all for my results of SmackDown Live. If you guys didn't watch my Monday Night Raw results, I did my Monday Night results as well. I talked about Raw, what Braun Strowman did. Did he come back? I don't know. Did he return? Did he attack Kane? What did Roman do? What did Paige and her group did? Did they do this? Did Ruby Riott did the same thing as Paige? You need to find out, or you guys can watch it on the WWE Network. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all for me today. If you guys did enjoy this video, hit the like button. Leave a comment below what you guys thought about SmackDown Live. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell icon, because it helps you to be notified every time I upload a video. I do this Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays to give you your recap of WWE or any other kind of wrestling. So, and you could be part of the No Vacation Squad. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for me today. Tala is out, and the judge